silly, you guys. They say that a dog is a man's best friend. But I already have a best friend. His name's Kyle, and he doesn't shit in my yard. So who's a good boy? Kyle. Kyle's a good boy. You seem like a trustworthy crowd. I want to ask you a personal question. If you bought 9 apples and someone took 6 of your apples, how many apples would you have left? 3. A lot of math questions about apples out there, you guys. But what jerk takes 6 of your apples? I wanted to take so many apples that it left doubt as to how many you had remaining. They could have asked math questions that were a little more relevant to my day-to-day life, you know? Like, you buy 9 apples because you feel guilty for not having touched fruit in a month. A week later, you've eaten 0 apples. How many apples do you have left? You buy 9 apples. Your roommate Mark gets high and eats 6 of your apples. How many apples do you have left? At 8 a.m., a train moves east at 45 miles per hour, taking you to work. Meanwhile, Mark sits on the couch at 0 miles per hour. At what time will Mark get a job? Rent in a 2-bedroom apartment in Seattle is $1,700. If Mark never pays his share, how many grams of pot can he somehow still afford? Mark owns a samurai sword. Why? The gun debate is tearing this nation apart. Do you guys want to hear my hot take on guns? Yeah. Here it is. I don't want one. I don't want a gun. I don't feel safe with a gun. I don't feel safe carrying 3 glasses of water. Just drop one like, you just never expect that it'll happen to you. Someone needs to do something about this. I don't know. People are like, let's ban all guns. I'm like, that sounds extreme, but sure, why not? It doesn't affect me. I don't care. You can ban lifting weights, too. It wouldn't affect me. But if the government tried to come for my Thin Mints, I'd be like, does the Constitution mean nothing? I can feel some hesitation from the Samoa fans in the crowd. We truly are a divided nation. I want to talk about technology, you guys. Technology. But how can we talk about technology if we don't know where that word comes from? It comes from 2 words, Greek words. Techno, which is of course the music that allowed the Greeks to dream of robots in the first place. And logos, which is the Greek word for Legos. Technology is advancing so fast. Like, my parents and I have such different mentalities about it. Like, when I was a kid, my parents told me, like, never put any personal information on the internet no matter what. And now kids are just like, I made a YouTube rap video about my social security number! All my homies know the real me. 32011 3315. Drop the beat, I'm about to spin it a cappella. Just to let y'all know, my mother's maiden name is Petrella. Shella, my former self from way back. Rest in peace, my first pet, Mickey the cat. The modern video games are just insane with all the technology. I kind of prefer the old school games, you know, like the Mario games, right? But there's one part of the Mario games that really prevents me from getting like completely into it, you know? And that is, I can't identify with Mario. Because if my girlfriend were kidnapped by a giant, spiky, fire-breathing, fanged turtle, I'd probably just chalk that one up as a loss. Thank you very much, you guys. My name is Andre Pegeron. Have a good night.